Hey, so what's up, guys? I'm going to be unboxing the Associated SC28. This thing just came out, popped up on Tower Hobbies the other day. This is $49.99, and if you're getting it through Tower, it's free shipping. And if you do what I did, you can actually get it for $40 if you have a Tower Super Saver account. You can just add like a little 99-cent set of screws or something to your order so that it tips you over the $50 mark for their discounts, and that'll make it to where it's basically like $41, and you get some screws out of it. I ordered some screws for the shocks on my Traxxas Slash to go with this. So before I actually get to it, inside the box here, this thing is two-wheel drive, ready to run out of the box, obviously. Battery included, charger included, a 2.4 gigahertz radio, full proportional steering and throttle. It's pretty cool. So yeah, let's get this thing out of the box. Oh, I got it right in there on the top. Let's see. Wide, right. Oh, cool. It actually looks a little bigger than I expected. They call this a 1/28 scale, hence the SC28, the title. I want to see this real quick before I actually get it out. It looks like we're supposed to, maybe for display purposes, break this away here for in stores and stuff. I see. That's probably, that makes more sense. That looks like probably how that would be displayed in a store, on a shelf. Kind of the way that the ECX Beatbox and ECX Kickflip are displayed. With the box are like that. Those are, I think those are 36 scale. Those are smaller than this, I believe. Okay, here. Looks like we may have to cut this here. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, batteries included for the radio. That's cool. I love it when people, when companies do that and just throw those in. That's great. We'll break those up in here in a minute. Let's see, that's already cut out. That's not bad. That's actually a decent sized little radio for a small scale RC. A lot of times they pull the nano quadcopter move and give you like a tiny, like the ECX Kickflip and Beatbox. Those radios are really, really small, and they're not proportional steering, but it just looks like a joke, honestly. So that's, happy with that. Let's see what else we got here. Twist tie or zip tie? Looks like a twist tie that I may have to cut in order to get it out of here. There we go. There we go. Got the chuck out. Wow, there's like this is like nothing to this. This is really bouncy. Really bouncy. Kind of a cool looking backdrop on that box there, though. That's cool. Cool looking box art. Slide that back there. Yes, if I was going to make this a proper unboxing, I'd have all this junk in the background for you to stare at like you care. Alright, so let's get the little zip tie off there. Cool. Throw that in the box. Alright, looks like the body is held on with 3 really, really small body clips. There is, I'm going to call it no front suspension, but in a way, I guess technically there is. These, let me get the body off so I can actually show you this a little bit easier here. Those actually come off, those come off pretty easy for how small they are. That's cool. Associated is supposed to be releasing clear bodies for this. For now, this is the only body you can get this in. This is actually a really good, solid, thick feeling body. This isn't flimsy or anything. That's cool. The cuts on it, to be totally honest, kind of look bad for a stock. I'm sure probably cut by a machine body. I don't know if this is showing up in the video, but can you see that? I don't know, I don't know how well, not to sound nitpicky, but look how wavy those cuts are right there. I mean, just right, I know it sounds really nitpicky. This body just looks kind of, look at that. Wow. I wonder if there's other people getting that with these bodies. That just, huh. I mean, I don't own a ton of small scale RCs, so I mean, but I would still think these are being cut by something fairly precision. I mean, for a $50 28 scale RC, you would expect a little better than that, to tell the truth, just to be honest. Okay, sorry, onto the chassis here. This looks pretty similar to the Baja Q32. This is a little smaller, or a little bigger though. This measures at 6.8 inches, I believe. Sorry, I'll refocus. And the Q32 is, I think, 4.5, maybe 4 3/4 inches, something along those lines. This just has basically a solid rear axle kind of suspension setup, which is pretty cool, actually. See, there you got, it's got solid rear axle with shock, kind of a almost lay down shock on each side. That's pretty cool. That should make it handle a little more scale, actually. Kind of a miniature version of like a Axial Yeti Score. And then what I was trying to show you earlier but couldn't really is the way this front is set up. These are plastic little camber links here. And then there's no shocks on the front, but these have enough give and flex to them. I don't want to push it too hard because I'm in my garage where there's no heat and it's very cold out here. But there's enough give that you actually will get a little bit of suspension action out of that, which is kind of cool. Less parts, you know, to mess with. It looks like you have, yes, there is adjustable body posts. So you can move your body up and down with this little pin here. By pulling that out, you have 3 kind of pegs to choose from, front and rear. So that would allow you to kind of adjust for different tires if you found something you could mount on here. But I don't know if these just pull off. I don't want to go yanking on this too hard because it's been sitting outside in freezing temperatures. I'll have to look into that in the future videos. But looks like it's powered by a little small, like a quadcopter motor back there in the back. So I'd say that's all I can think of to say. Obviously, with something like this, not really many options as far as, you know, receivers and steering servos and whatnot. It's probably all just one unit inside of here. But something this scale, this looks pretty quality for the scale. I've really been interested in like a Baja Q32, something along those lines for the winter, since it's kind of setting in right now. It's weird. It feels extremely soft on the suspension, but again, this thing weighs, I think it said the package weight was something like 1.6 pounds, and that's receiver, everything. So not bad. Get the body back on. Actually, I'm not really entirely sure actually how you charge this. So, all right, just a quick little tip for those of you that have this RC as well. Just sticking this in the middle of the video. You don't have to unscrew that screw. You just have to flip this. I don't know why I didn't try that first. If you unscrew that, the little leads right here for the battery will actually fall out. Whoops. There's the charge cable. It looks like you can actually shut this with that laying in the little kind of trough there. Hopefully not pinch anything, kill it. Yep, we still got power. Okay. And then the charge port on the truck is right here on the side. There. Now it says it's charging. So, I don't know what the charge time is on this, is the fun little sticking point that I'm at now. Alright, so I apologize for being a little bit of a dunce in that video, but apparently it's done charging when that light is green. And I guess it was maybe charged out of the box because I went ahead and turned it on and it works great. I checked the instructions to make sure I was doing everything correctly. According to them, this is charged. So I'm going to go ahead and run it and we'll see how this goes. Oh, really quick, just for a scale kind of reference vehicle. Here's a 10 scale body for touring car. Like up here is a Slash. They give you a pretty good idea of that. This is very close in size to a low C, their little micro short course truck they came out with a long time ago. Again, I apologize, it's fairly dark in here, but wow. Oh my, that's leaning really hard to that one side for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. What is going on there? Alright, let's take the body clips off, make sure it's not something to do with that. No. What is going on? Is this just a little bit bent or something? Possibly? Sorry, this is real TV, folks. This is what happens. This is what happens. Okay, it's clearly up with that body pin. That's this body post kind of thing here. It's just a little crooked. There's something in packaging. Really not going to push too hard on that since it is really cold out here. But gotta do what you gotta do, you know. In that manual that's included in the box, they actually have a part number listed for a clear body for this thing. I don't know if maybe if you go to their website, if you can order them direct through Associated, perhaps. You know what? I'm gonna mess with this part later when there's no. When I've had this inside the house for a little bit. I can't really take it inside right now because my kids are asleep and everything. I think it's just this back post being really bent, really flimsy. But again, I don't want to go twisting around on it too much right now, it being so cold outside. So here we go. It's pretty decently quick actually. Whoa, I have to get used to driving two-wheel drive. Steering servo, if I'm being honest, is kind of like incredibly slow. Feels really, really swimmy. That ridiculous amount of body lean just looks so stupid. Oops. Really wants to spin out bad on you, even with those really grippy looking tires. Oops. Oops. The radio actually feels pretty good for a smaller scale. It's nice, like I said, it's nice that they actually included a decent radio. You know, it's not a tiny little unusable thing. Oops, I say that and then I run into that. Spins out like crazy. Again, it is a very, very bouncy two-wheel drive vehicle, cold tires, cold concrete, so I mean, you're in like the lowest, worst possible traction this thing could possibly have. But let's see, if I just go full throttle. Yeah, it doesn't spin out full throttle, so you can pretty much just pin it. I would say on a really good high traction surface, you can actually probably traction roll this thing though, because it feels like it is getting a ton of grip with these little tires. These are really, like I said, pretty soft tires actually. which is cool. I gotta figure out what's body lean though. It's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, so that's that for this video. I'll do some more running videos. It is freezing cold outside. I'll do some more running videos outside whenever I can actually run this, you know, like I said, with better light. So for now, that is it. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please click that like button down below. Hit subscribe if you'd like to see more. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, you guys. Have a great day.